Well, hey, Southeastern Iowa, my name is Elise Kenitzer, and today I am joined by Kylene Weaver. To this point, I have been your 2024 Gathering Synod champion, and I am super pumped for all of our congregations and youth leaders and youth who are planning to go to the Gathering in 2024, which is why I want to announce to you that as of today, Kylene is taking over my responsibilities in that role. I want to be sure that you all as congregations, as youth, and as leaders have the best experience possible. And I want to make sure you have the information you need. When I assumed this role a couple months ago, my life and my role in the church and my role in the Synod looked a little bit different. But with some adaptations, how I feel called to use my time and also how to serve the greater church has shifted. So with that, I'm leaving you in the very capable hands of Kylene, and I'm going to ask her to introduce herself and share a bit of some information to get into your brains.
Well, hello, Southeastern Iowa friends. My name is Kylene Weaver, and I am the Children's Youth and Family Ministry Director at St. Paul in Anamosa, and I have been there for going on 5 years now. Just a little bit about myself. I am an original Southern California girl, met my husband on eHarmony, and we have Irish triplets. So I enjoy planning, connecting with people, meeting new people, and adventures. That being said, I was very excited and just a little bit giddy to know when I was asked about taking on this new role for our synod. While I have never been to a gathering before, I can assure you that I am a planner and love to get all of the information and all of the nitty-gritty, and I've already been looking at all the different resources to be able to assist you guys and make sure that you guys are getting all of those resources and details and information. I firmly believe that if we do equip our leaders and youth with the tools that are needed to plan and organize the upcoming gathering table and the young adults, that it will be a stepping stone in reaching all of our siblings for Christ. And I just wanted to kind of go over a few of the housekeeping things in regards to the gathering. September 15th is when the registration is going to be opening for our gathering, and I'm really excited about that. As Elise had mentioned in the previous video, it is never too early to start talking with your youth because of the way that housing is going to be this year. It is basically going to be first come, first serve. Our synods will not necessarily be guaranteed to be together. So pre-registration and talking to our leaders, talking to your young people, trying to, maybe figure out with budgeting and all of that type of stuff, I would really strongly encourage you guys to get a jump start on that and talk to them now. So that way we as a synod can maybe be together if we are all able to get that early pre-registration done. Now, the good part about the registration is you can make the $150 deposit as soon as registration opens on the 15th, but they also give you the remainder of that time to pay the remainder of the balance. So if you early register, it's $375 and you will have until November 1st to pay that remainder balance. So I would strongly encourage you guys to start working with your youth now and getting a jump start so you can get that pre-registration done. Another thing is that our young adults also have an event during that time. I know a lot of people I have seen on the forums and on Facebook pages, they're like, well, what about our teenagers who have not been able to go to the gathering because of COVID and because of just the cancellations? Well, this year they took care of that for us. They may not necessarily be right there along with us at the youth gathering, but they will have their own special place to connect where they too are created to be, which just so happens to be our theme for this year. So I encourage you, speak to those young people who maybe felt a little left out, or maybe you're in that transition period and they don't feel like they have a place or know who they can connect with and talk to. That young adults gathering is going to be, I feel like, a really, really important part on growing our church, becoming church, and being church together over in New Orleans. So I look forward to working alongside you guys. If you guys have any questions or maybe just need some more information. If I do not have it, I am one of those that I will find an answer for you. So I may not have the answer right that second, but I will be sure to get back with you guys in whatever you guys need assisting or anything. So I would encourage you guys also, if you have not signed up for the G News, to go ahead and sign up for that, because you guys will get all the information as soon as we get it. That will go out into the G News, and that is a really, really good resource. I feel like even for parents, some parents may not necessarily know about the gathering or the information, and that is a good resource and tool. I know I've already reached out to my parents and included that link as well. So if you guys, I believe I'm laying on it right now. Last but not least, if anybody has not told you today that you guys are enough, you are a child of God, and you are loved. Now let's work together and get our young people to feel and know that they too are enough.
We'll see you in New Orleans, friends.